And we're back to the Amazing Spider-Man commentary. Well, in the last part, we were traversing through the sewers. Yeah, you're not done with that just yet. This mission is still going on. So for this part, all you have to do is follow the rats. That's about it. Yeah, and here's me just making sure there's like nothing you can take pictures of. And yes, the rats have pop in. So it will only load a certain amount of rats before it has to load them again. Because if you look dead ahead of Spidey, about right there, you're about where Spidey's head is, you're not really going to see any rats up there. It's like kryptonite fog in Superman 64. They say it's there, but if it really was there, then how am I flying? You know what? It's games like this that actually make me think that this is probably going to happen one day in Manhattan. Not to put anybody who lives in Manhattan down or anything, but seriously. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not exactly the cleanest people on the planet. But hey, we have Broadway. We also have Times Square. That's about it. But yeah, I digress on the topic altogether. In any case, now we're back in the sewers because rats love sewers, and of course.
Hey, where are you going?
Ah, great.
With your adopted turtle sons? Can I come?
So,
Maybe my web can get me a good
yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference, 2012 version. That's the one, and we're off. You think I'd be able to work this off out of memory? Apparently not. I just totally forgot I had to get to higher ground there. So, time to take a bit more snapshots. God, that camera looks old. In any case, the combat sentries are the ones we fought in the last part, which have shields on them. Well, actually, technically, have fought in the first part, which have shields on them. So you have to use your webbing in order to actually damage them. Well, short out their shields and then damage them. But yeah, they're not too hard. They're really not that different from any other Mook. Now, the black versions of them, which don't appear until very later on in the game, those are the ones you have to worry about. Because trust me, they will wreck your crap up. I'm trying to help you. Well, whatever. And sometimes I don't know what causes it, but in the game, the prompt that allows you to do a web takedown or whatever, it just suddenly disappears. I don't know if it's like a timed kind of thing, but it just goes away. I'm not exactly sure on what causes it to do that, but I know it happens. And this one is the easiest one. You want to know why? Skip everything! I mean, you can do a legitimate fight there. Ah, why did I do that? But, yeah, don't. Because those guys will rip you the crap up. So, yeah. You could say that was the coward's way, but the coward's way is suicide. And I don't believe in suicide.
Okay, your turn to count.
And there went the Rat King. So yeah, just a lather, rinse, and repeat method of things. And you know what's the most ironic thing actually about Spider-Man? Well, besides actually seeing the movie, the first movie, and I mean Spider-Man 1, not Amazing Spider-Man, in theaters, even though, Even though I was probably one of the biggest arachnophobes ever, I still love Spider-Man. Like, I think a lot of fans can say that they were huge arachnophobes, but they just love Spider-Man no matter what. And yeah, as I just stated, I am one of those people. I mean, he's a fairly enjoyable character who has fairly enjoyable powers to use. It's not like he's Superman, who's basically God mode. Oh, this part. Oh my gosh. Bless you out there. Any case, this one is, believe it or not, this one tripped me up the most when I was playing the game. Alright, that guy right there, who's attacking you, usually your Spidey's able to lock onto him, but for some ungodly reason, I wasn't able to lock onto him. So you just see me wondering like what the hell I'm supposed to do until I just decide to say, screw it, I'm out of here. And heal up a bit, and then go back down and wait for the game to reset itself. Because usually that doesn't happen. Well, you're also in Arkham City, you're not supposed to exit the game's boundaries and go into Gotham, but people did it. At this point, I said, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. I'm going to leave now. Because I can only hit him by countering, and that's not going to do much. Oh my gosh, this really... Okay, I'm out of here. I don't need to slow the game down any further. Let's just go. Ow. Just had to get his last pot shot off. And here, the game doesn't do it. I don't know why the game just decides to do whatever it wants now, but hey, at least it doesn't do it again. There's a door, and we're out of here. You know, these are some pretty damn big sewers. I mean, seriously, who thinks one day that, I'm going to need a lot of room to maneuver through these sewers? Why? And you could, this part I can obviously see the Rat King, yeah, that's what I'm going to call him, constructing it, but everything else, no. Doesn't make sense. I mean, usually sewers are kind of cave-like, but this is like almost a regular building in New York City sewer kind of type of deal. How did Spidey do that? He had no like leverage on the floor to move him anywhere. In any case, Rat King Fight 2. Now he has the power to summon rats to his location. So don't stay in one area for too long or else you're gonna get infested with the rat. What? And yeah, after a while the rats will spread out to the point where they don't know where you are until you're attacking the Rat King. So yeah. As you can see, there are indeed a lot of rats. Kind of reminds me of that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Yikes! Kind of reminds me of that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode. Yes, I do indeed watch it. Thought it was going to be bad, but I was mistaken. For like the 9th time. But hey, that's not new for me. In any case, yeah, I am hurting lots, but, you! How dare you? No, seriously, like, he goes out multiple swiping me when the rats are actually infesting. That doesn't usually happen in the game. Oh, there he is. That was convenient. Any case, yeah, this boss fight is pretty much lather, rinse, and repeat. He won't do any new tactics that we haven't seen already, so yeah, just put a few more hits in him, and he is going to be, if I can end it in the span of the next 20 seconds, because I cannot hold on to this no for much longer. It's gone! Okay, good.
Normally you'd get a lollipop, but I'm in a rush and all out of lollipops. What is that?
Locator bot. What does it do? Well, you'll see.
I beg you, no, not a limitation.
It causes Peter to be a bad actor. No!
Gotcha.
No, it summons a Metal Gear. As if Metal Gear Rising wasn't bad enough, we have to deal with a whole new one. Thankfully, it's not as big as Rex, but yikes. Any case, since I'm playing this on normal mode instead of my initial hard mode let's play of it a year ago, these guys are actually a hell of a lot easier. So, what you gotta do for them? Well, you gotta web up their units so that they move a bit slower, you know, just like the first guy. And then afterwards, you gotta knock them down by using the R1 button. Yeah, fairly simple. And again, since I'm playing this on normal mode rather than hard mode, or superhero, whatever you want to call it, it's extremely easy. So it takes about 3 hits, and then the last one you destroy it by mashing the crap out of the square button. Definitely, I really wish Solid Snake had that power in Metal Gear Solid 1. I cannot tell you how many times on my first attempt and I died to Liquid / Metal Gear Rex. Round 2, fight! Yeah, there's more than one. Every time you fight one of these guys, it's always going to be more than one. And yeah, notice I said every time. These are not the last you're going to see of them. After this section, Sentry Bots will appear. Well, yeah, I guess I'll call them Sentry Bots. In any case, Sentry Bots will appear in, you know, just walking around and whatnot. Well, not walking around, just you doing anything. You could be, like, scanning the new suits for this game or whatever. There's going to be a Sentry Bot there. And, if it catches onto you and you don't bother to web it up, well, it's going to alert the Metal Gears as to where you are, and a Metal Gear will fight you. I will be showing this off later on in the game. I think I will be anyways. It's been a while. In any case, the Metal Gears also have another attack as to where they plant themselves in whatever part of the city, and basically they unleash a giant shockwave. Oh, here it is right now, actually. And basically, if you stay in the shockwave for too long, you're gonna be hurting some. In any case, let's try to finish this thing off. Oh, where did it go? No, seriously, where did it go? There it is. Alright. Game over. It's lights out. Game over. I don't remember the rest of that song. Or rap, rather. Who cares? Time to bail. Ooh, oh, shock. You know, and I could actually see Spider-Man saying that. Did you guys see that? That car just got... that car landed directly in the lake over there. Or ocean, or... Oh, near the bridge? Ocean. But, jeez! Wow, Spidey. Could've just... Oh. In any case, now we have the double thread. Basically, what we can do now is... Now we can take 2 enemies down instead of just 1. Victory! Victory! Tech upgrade. I just got a tech upgrade. What you talking about, Willis? Well, whatever. Let's just head back to home. Let's just head back to our base. I was about to say home base. Thank God I stopped myself. Any case. Yeah, at this point I'm just mashing the R1 button because I'm tired of mashing that springy R2 button. Yeah, that's one thing I love slash hate in the PS3 era was the springy R2 and L2 buttons. I mean, yeah, they feel a lot more comfortable, and yeah, they don't break as easily as my PS2's controller R2 and L2 buttons. But when you're like mashing the buttons like in God of War or something, it's going to definitely be a lot harder because it feels like the game is fighting you in order to do something in God of War. Trust me, the springiness of the buttons definitely does not help. Though the vibrations of the controller does help for when you are playing a game for way too darn long. And if it gets that bad to where you're getting hand cramps, I suggest that you stop before you start poop socking the game. What do I mean by poop socking? Well, believe it or not, this is actually a real thing. As to where... Oh, wait, we're not going to home base. I was wondering, like, why is this taking so darn long? But, home base. I said it again. But, yeah, it's actually a real thing as to where a kid will... Oh, we're just planting spider traces on the antennas to get a better signal. Okay. But it's where a kid would not want to miss a single solitary minute of the game just to go to the bathroom or eat or anything. Frankly, that is really bad. If it gets down to the point where you just don't want to leave, well, you know, just don't want to turn the game off until you've completed the game, you have a problem. Yeah. And it's not like, oh, like, story is like 3 hours, okay, then turn off. No, like 100% the game in one day. That's bad. And it boils down to the point where a kid will literally take his sock off and poop in it. And now you know. You know, usually I don't go... I think it... Yeah, I don't know. When I... Usually, well... Not really when I was a kid, but more when I was a teen. That was a, you know, pretty serious matter. I don't know if it's still going around today. If it is, you guys are sick. Well, not you guys, but if you're doing it, then you're sick. Ow, ow. I would fight these guys, but I have an appointment with Oscorp. Or a tower, I should say. Yeah, you're going to be linking up spider tracers for about 3 times in this entire game, and that's about it. Thankfully, it's only 3 times, because these sections, while I do like the aesthetical view of the city, you know, it just takes a lot of time out of my gameplay. So, in other words, I can do without them. Alright, we're coming up on the last one of it. Of them, I should say, not the last one of it. Actually, what the hell is that building over there? I never really got that. Is that just an Oscorp home away from home type of deal, or... Because, to me, when I see that building, it looks like something extremely important, but it's not. Well, in terms of this game, it's not. I can't speak for Amazing Spiderman 2 yet, but still. It just screams Oscorp, in my opinion. Any case, now with the new linked up spider tracers, we can now see the infected people who need to be in healthcare places or camp. No, I'm not gonna say that, because then that would be extremely religionist of me. It was so bad. I had to come up with a new word. Basically, Cartman from South Park bad. Yeah, well, Cartman from South Park, how he's treating Kyle bad. If I were to say that word, I won't, because I have class. But a capital K. What? What do you mean you said pronounce with the C? What the hell are you talking about? Go Spiderman. Told you it's Oscorp's fault. Oscorp should be taken down. Yeah, too bad they could just buy out everything.
Is it gonna do the trick? It has to. It's our only chance. Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but hurry up. There's no more time.
No, wait, this is future. Yeah, okay. For a minute there, I'm like, wait, isn't Big Time Spider-Man the one with Fantastic Four? Or no, it's Future Foundation. Yeah, it is. I don't know what Big Time Spider-Man is for. You know what? Sounds like a really bad porno. Actually, when I say Big Time Spider-Man, I'm reminded of that one YouTube video when Spider-Man's playing basketball. Or when Stan Lee's doing parkour.
Gwen?
Quote unquote Stan Lee.
Are you alright?
So yeah, the disease is actually going to the point where it's transforming humans, not transferring, transforming humans into cross species like in the movie.
He's doing the best he can.
Yeah. And as a result, they all look like crap. Now, how Connors is not affected by it, I guess because science makes sterile environment. I don't know. Well, actually, if science makes sterile environment, then how are they? Well, actually, they got bitten, but I guess it's because Connors is. He keeps that window open. How is he not infected? Maybe they're not at decline. It's the only way I'm able to explain it.
What's happening? Gwen!
The robots. They're taking Dr. Strong. It looks like they're trying to kill him. Programmed to go after anyone with a large trace of cross-species DNA. Pete, hurry. I don't know how much longer we can last.
I'm coming, Gwen. I promise. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Gotta go. Just hurry.
She'll be alright, Peter. Gwen's a strong girl.
I think you should get that cure to her, Peter. You know, before that sentry bot drags her off and you never hear from her again. Thanks, Connors. No problem. I'm just doing what I need to do.
Here we have it. That's it? Yes, this is it.
I'm grateful. I just expected it would be more futuristic.
What kind of needle vial thing is that?
Tested, of course, but
I don't care how advanced science has got. I've never seen one of those needles before in my entire life. And trust me, I went to the doctor a lot.
Thank you.
A lot.
We'll celebrate later. I'm heading to Oscorp.
But, that's a story for another day. Any case, guys, I will see you in the next part. I'm back up, just signing out. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And 6,000! And bye.